Hey guys, it's Matt and Emily here with Revived Builds on our kitchen renovation. It's the first big day that we're gonna spend a ton of time working on these cabinets, and it's gonna be Tetris because our kitchen is very, very small and the cabinets that we got are pretty large. So I'm gonna have to cut some of these up to make it all fit, but we'll have to see how it goes. So we'll catch you further along in the build. Alright guys, the first step that we took was to work on the uppers. And so I needed to take this because it was too wide and narrow it down. So I'm taking off the top and bottom face trim, and then I'm gonna slide this over and make it so it fits one door instead of two. So that's the first thing I'm working on this morning. And then we'll need to shorten another piece and we'll see if we can get the uppers to fit today. Alright guys, now I'm still working on the first upper cabinet and I needed to make it shorter. So I disassembled the cabinet. These were the two face trims up and top, and I cut those to length with my miter saw, and then the new side I trimmed it up so it's 2 inches, and that will fit on the right side. Now what I'm doing is, because they had glued these frames to the plywood box, I'm just scraping off the excess plywood that was stuck on, and then it'll be nice, basically milled lumber that's ready to be put back on, and so everything can be even and tight. Alright guys, so I just trimmed the bottom, one of the sides of this cabinet. I'm going to flip it around, get the other side, and I had to put these little feet on here so it would be level. Use double stick carpet tape, worked pretty good. Alright, okay, let's do this. Alright guys, now I can hear myself. Now this is what I did here. I double stick taped this so it'd be the same height off the table saw as this side, so this could be supported, and I just cut this right here. But this just comes off like that. Super easy. Carpet tape. Really, really useful. And yeah, it's taking off some of the stain and plywood, but this is all gonna get painted anyways. Sanded down and painted. Alright. Now, the time is to see if everything fits together, what I cut before, and use some pocket holes with the Craig jig and start laying out this face frame. Alright guys, well, this is day one. We're nearing the end. We're gonna do some barbecue with some friends, but there is basically a fail of a day, which I'm gonna tell you what happened. I used these Japanese pole saws. Basically, it cuts on the pole. I got these smaller ones, and I used that so I could get inside and cut these cabinets apart. Well, near the ends, I'm trying to get close, but there were some hidden nails and I didn't see that. So as you can see here, if it focuses, and then I ended up doing it on this one too. So I ruined both of my blades. Toasted. They're not completely toasted, they kind of cut, but then I took a hacksaw blade, was able to cut the nail, But that is my fail for today. I ruined a couple tools trying to make these cabinets custom fit in our kitchen. Alright guys, this wraps up our first big build day. We got a good amount done. Let's show you what we did. So, Em, what did you end up doing today?
I spent the day in sanding purgatory and sanded all day. It was boring and terrible, and I really hope this is my last day of sanding because this is day 3 of 3 to 4 hour days of sanding. So
for her,
I'm ready to be done.
This is my first day, main day. So she's been sanding on and off. And what have you been sanding? Some drawers over there?
Yeah, so you can see the drawers, and then I sanded all of the doors.
So all the fronts of all the drawers.
And these are upside down because I sanded the inside, then to poly them. These are all of the
and there's all the
drawer inserts, doors, maple cutting board that I sanded down.
That'll turn out great.
So, yeah. When I pulled the doors off, I made sure to label everything.
Yeah, that would be,
so
that's our main tip.
Door
right?
14 corresponds to cabinet 14. And I debated on doing that yesterday. Every video I watched told me to do it, and then I debated on it. I ended up doing it, and it came in handy this morning because he was gonna cut stuff up. And
yeah,
it was really helpful to be able to pull out the drawers that went to those cabinets so that we could see exactly what size half of it needed to be. So that came in really handy this morning, and I'm really glad I did that. About half of our doors aren't labeled, and so we're still going to be playing a little bit of Tetris anyways. So it was good to have these all labeled. I think most of them are probably very similar in size, but a lot of them are like, you know, a ½ inch different. So that was a good choice. But
overall, you know, we didn't get everything we wanted to get done, but we definitely see some progress. And so these are some of the we had to cut up. As you can see right here, this is going to be on the right side over the sink. And then I had to make basically this cabinet right here, and that's inside the garage, gluing up with some pocket holes, reframing that whole box. So that is the wrap of our first big build day, and we're gonna be working the rest of the weekend. Well, I will be.
I will actually be working.
She'll be working nights
at work
for the whole weekend, and I'll be working on this, trying to install this, taking the old cabinets out, and kind of making sure everything fits together. But I also need to start on the bottoms, the lowers. I haven't done that yet, so we got a lot ahead of us. All right, we'll see ya.